Championship Wrestling for 10 years, providing excellence and innovation in virtual wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2017 ACW Elite Tournament as we get now to the old school side of things here, as we're going to see two gaming icons go at it. It will be Cloud Strife going one-on-one against the God of Muay Thai, Sagat, in this quarterfinal match. The winner of this match will meet either Joe Higashi or Ash Ketchum in their quarterfinal match in the semifinals. So we're getting close down to the wire here. Let's find out who advances. Crowd on their feet here in Dallas as there he is. The legendary Cloud Strife of Final Fantasy VII fame making his way down to the ring. Let's take a look at Cloud Strife's journey so far in this tournament. He went one-on-one against Cloud Strife with that elbow drop from the top turnbuckle in the first round. He put away Fox and was able to advance to the quarterfinals here tonight. I am Hakeem Johnson, your ACW commentator, as always. And welcome once again to the 2017 ACW Elite Tournament. We're live here in Dallas, Texas at the American Airlines Center, as this event is sponsored by Global Wrestling Monopoly GWM. As Cloud Strife is in the ring here as he awaits his opponent, literally his biggest challenge in this tournament. When you hear that soothing, calm, yet Viper-like explicit theme song of Sagat, you know that you are in for a feat. Take a look at how he was able to advance. Defeated Donkey Kong with that powerful Tiger Bomb of his. Lifted the big man up and all the way down, and Sagat put away Donkey Kong to advance to the quarterfinals. So now Sagat will look to make it 2 for 2 here against Cloud Strife. You're looking at the man that was a part of the Elite Tournament before, the man that won 2011 Elite Tournament. He was the 2011 King of Elite. He is looking to make history to be a 2-time King of Elite. Will he be able to do it and meet his arch rival Akuma on March 10th at Fusion for the Excel title? As we take a look at the stats here, this will be Cloud's second appearance in the tournament. He is a former television champion. His signature maneuver, the Final Fantasy, is widely known among ACW fans. Sagat, like I just stated, the 2011 King of Elite, his second appearance in this tournament, and his Tiger Bomb is something to be of astonishment. So here we go. Who is advancing to the semifinals? Bell is rung, and here we go. And I'll tell you this right now, Cloud Strife is going to have to think very smartly here. He cannot compete with Sagat in a ground game, in a striking distance game. He's going to have to be fast. He's going to have to be precise. He might even have to play a little dirty against Sagat. And I normally would go against that. But with someone like Sagat in Cloud's instance, he may have to. And just like that, Sagat pushes down Cloud. Cloud Strife is going to be at a major disadvantage with someone like Sagat. Here we go again, and Sagat pushes down Strife to the mat. I will be very interested to see how Cloud Strife is going to pull this off, to see how Cloud Strife is going to be able to do this, and that is one way to do it. Just strike. You got to strike wildly against someone like Sagat, and that is what Cloud's doing. There is no plan here. There is no strategy with Cloud against Sagat here. He's just going to strike and go for the quick cover. But Sagat, not even a 1. And that's all Cloud can do. He's gonna have to strike and strike hard, strike fast, strike precise against the God of Muay Thai. And he's gonna have to keep him down. He's going to have to keep down Sagat. And look at that big elbow. Another quick cover by Cloud. And another kick out before 1. Cloud Strife right now so far is playing this very smart. Another cover attempt, look at this. And another kick out at 1 by Sagat. Or before 1, excuse me. I see what Cloud Strife is doing here. He wants to do a lot of pin attempts to waste the energy of Sagat every time he kicks out. It's very smart. As Cloud Strife is on top of the turnbuckle here, waiting for Sagat. Drop kick, did not connect. Sagat wisely knew his surroundings, was able to move out of the way, and now Sagat will take advantage of Cloud's mistake with that Russian leg sweep, even though he's from Thailand. Okay, whatever. Anyway, Sagat, there's those kicks. Big backhand. And Sagat using those feet, those deadly weapons against Cloud Strife here. Irish whip. Enziguri almost taking Cloud's head off of his shoulders. Figuratively, of course, but you know. You never know with Sagat. Irish whip comes back, clothesline. And this is where Sagat is going to garner a lot of momentum early in this matchup with Cloud Strife. Big uppercut there. Cloud and Dallas. I can barely even hear myself here cheering for Sagat and his offense here, and it's hard not to. Sagat, high elevated back suplex. Cloud needs to find a way to come back here because Sagat right now is in control. Here's an Irish whip. And oh man, and there's a big German suplex. And Cloud wisely is able to roll out of the ring. He had to. He had no other choice. You might call it running, you might call it cowering, I call it strategic, I call it smart. Cloud Strife in the current mode he was in right now against like Sagat in the early portion of this match, he wasn't going to be able to combat with Sagat. He had to roll out. So now Cloud has got to re-energize, he's got to reassess his thoughts here, and there's a good way to do that. Cloud's up top here, Sagat is dazed a little bit. Cloud Strife, nice missile drop kick from the top turnbuckle. And once again, going for another pin attempt. One. Kick out. And at least he got a one out of that pin attempt. But he's got to keep staying on him. He cannot afford to make any big mistakes against a competitor like Sagat. Cloud Strife. No. Missed the attempt in the corner. Sagat front face lock here. Big uppercut once again. Another one. Cloud Strife didn't even know where he was at that point. Irish whip. Oh, and an overhead belly to belly. Here's the cover. 1, 2, and a oh my God. Right before 3, take a look at this overhead belly once again. Boom. And Cloud Strife, it looked like it was over there, but just somehow was able to get a kick out before 3. We're back live here, and Sagat, it has been all Sagat in my opinion. Cloud does have bits and spurts there in this match, but it's been all Sagat. And just with stuff like that with that big forehand. Shoutouts to Dallas. Dallas has been hot throughout this entire Elite Tournament. That is what this Elite Tournament is all about. To celebrate and be entertained by the tradition here in Anime Championship Wrestling. As Cloud Strife with those big elbows sends down the God of Muay Thai. And Cloud finally is able to keep using that brain intact, is going to take out the legs of Sagat here. He's going to work on Sagat's leg to weaken them and to make sure those legs are not as effective as they normally would be. This is smart strategy from Cloud Strife. He has to be one step ahead of the God of Muay Thai here. But Sagat able to use his leg power still to kick back Cloud to the mat. Match continues here. Sagat front face lock towards Cloud and a big uppercut yet again. Another strike there. And Cloud uses the elbow towards the leg. Very good. And Sagat goes down with a jawbreaker. And just like that, Cloud Strife is attacking that leg, which is what he needs to do in order to have some resemblance of a chance to stay alive in this Elite Tournament. Cloud Strife now going up top here. What is he looking to pull off? Elbow drop, that was the same one that got him to the quarterfinals, but it did not connect. Take a look at the replay here again. Cloud Strife, no dice, nobody home there. Big headbutt, and that one just busted Cloud Strife open. Oh my goodness, and follows it up with a backbreaker. Sagat, despite his leg being worked upon, is still in control. I spoke too soon. 2 jawbreakers send down the big man again. And Cloud Strife yet again goes after Sagat's leg. And look at this. Look at this. Single leg crab, but Sagat with his reach able to grab the ropes with ease. But that will not stop Cloud attacking the leg once again. I gotta be honest, I'm impressed with Cloud Strife so far with how he's been handling this matchup. But Sagat once again able to power out of the bloody Cloud. Street Fighter versus Final Fantasy here in this matchup. I'm sure a lot of fans from both of those franchises are competing to see two of the elite characters of their respective franchises go at it to see who will advance to the semifinals of the Elite Tournament here in Dallas, Texas. Kick to the leg once again. Cloud Strife going back to town on that leg. Hyperextending the leg. And now Cloud will attempt a single leg crab once again, this time in the middle of the ring. Now Sagat is going to have to power out of it or at least crawl to the nearest ropes. And that is what Sagat is doing. He's crawling here. And he's got the reach, so he can't do it. But wait a minute, Sagat. I don't think Sagat was aware that the rope in front of him could have gotten him the rope break, and he's going the other side of the rope. I don't know if that's him not focusing on the ropes or if Cloud's single leg crab is affected to where Sagat can't think properly, but Sagat is crawling pretty far here. But Cloud's got that clinched in, working on that leg. I mean, look at Cloud Strife. His whole body equates to one of Sagat's legs. It's crazy. Sagat is close here. Just a few more crawls, and he'll get his rope break here. And he does. But an effective strategy from Cloud Strife has put down Sagat here. Oh, there's a kick to the face with his good leg. Front face slug by Sagat. Big uppercut once again. Those are paying off very well. But Cloud Strife will not be denied. Oh, and Cloud Strife was able just to run against Sagat's body. Sagat is just so big, so tall. It's amazing to me. And now Sagat has Cloud up top on the turnbuckle. Cloud kicks him back. Up top here. Crossbody connects. Cloud Strife quick cover. Can we see an upset? 1, 2. No! Sagat with the shoulder up. Take a look at this high elevated crossbody from Cloud Strife to Sagat. Boom! Went for the cover here. Great strategy to do so, but it only got him a 2 count as Sagat fights on. We're back live here, and what a match here between these two, as expected. Kick to the back. Cloud Strife, a former television champion, locking in another attempt of that single leg crab towards the 2011 King of Elite, Sagat. And this time Sagat is going to have to crawl pretty far here. Cloud Strife using every strength, using every power that he has within him to clinch that leg in this single leg hold here. But Sagat still finding some sort of way to crawl to the nearest ropes. You gotta wonder how much damage Cloud Strife really has put upon Sagat with this maneuver. This is the 3rd attempt now in this match. Cloud Strife able to break away from that rope break from Sagat. But it looks like Cloud Strife is seeking. I will be surprised if Cloud Strife can hit the Final Fantasy on Sagat. I will be really surprised if he can do it here tonight. Cloud Strife going up top once again. Senton onto Sagat with the cover follow-up. 1, 2. Oh my God, only a 2 count. Take a look at this high elevated senton. Square onto Sagat. Went for the quick cover. And Sagat almost lost. Look at this. That was how close it was. Cloud Strife, you gotta hand it to him. He's giving Sagat a fight here. Has him up. Oh my God. No, Sagat. And kicks Cloud's leg from behind. Swinging neck breaker by the God of Muay Thai. Sagat is on a roll. And this is where Cloud Strife is in danger zone. Dakota famous wrestler. He's in the danger zone. Sagat now, towards the corner. Another enziguri right across Cloud's head. Oh man, if Sagat gets a second win here, it may be over for the Final Fantasy character. Hard Irish whip, big crowd. Oh my God! The strike by Sagat! Sagat is on fire! Holy, you know what? Sagat now. Cloud Strife no with a strike. Jawbreaker. Sagat goes down again. Cloud Strife, he can feel it. He knows it. Final Fantasy no! Oh my goodness. This crowd would have blew the roof off of this arena here tonight. And Sagat wisely has him in a maneuver here. Submission maneuver onto Cloud Strife. This headlock here, but Cloud able to get out of it with a side headlock. Clothesline. What a matchup. What an encounter between two quality combatants in Cloud and Sagat. Cloud Strife showing that he will not bow down. He will not give up to anyone. Cloud Strife though feeling the fatigue here. He's using all of his energy and power to take down someone like Sagat. You can feel the energy slowly crawling away from Cloud as the fatigue hits him. Wait a minute! Sagat with the Tiger Powerbomb! Where the hell did that come from? Sagat! The move that put away DK! And what's this? Sagat? I thought he would have went for the cover here, but I guess not. Uppercut did not connect there. Cloud Strife is still fighting, even after that Tiger Bomb. Unbelievable contest we are witnessing here between these two. Quick cover here. Cloud Strife using the ropes to cover. Wait a minute. Two. No, it's Sagat shoulder up. I usually would not condone something like that, but can you blame Cloud here? He's doing everything that he can to put him down here. But that big headbutt by Sagat. My goodness. Look at these strikes by Sagat. Takes down Cloud Strife here. On top of Cloud, more strikes on the bloody face. My God, the humanity. Sagat, I have no idea what to even call this mode of Sagat here. Sagat, crossbody onto his Cloud, and more strikes. God damn it, Sagat, it's not real at all. But Cloud Strife somehow, where does he get it from? But a clothesline sends Cloud over the top rope back first. Oh my goodness, I am losing my breath. I am sweating, pores all across my face here. Goosebumps and the back of my hair are standing up here. This is just one of those matches that you are glad to witness here tonight, folks. Cloud Strife and Sagat brought their working boots, or in Sagat's case, working Band-Aids here tonight. Crossbody that time did not connect. Cloud Strife. That might have been a mistake he will regret. Sagat measuring him up. Tiger uppercut! Tiger uppercut by Sagat! I haven't seen that in a long time. 1, 2. Sagat's the victor in this matchup. Oh my God! For some people, what a 6-star match you just saw there tonight, folks. Unbelievable, look at this. The return of the Tiger uppercut by Sagat just took Cloud off of his game. And with that, Sagat gets the 3 count, and Sagat will go to the semifinals of the Elite Tournament and will meet either Joe Higashi or Ash Ketchum there. Oh my goodness. Sagat has to be the favorite in this tournament at this point. The God of Muay Thai is looking to make history by becoming a 2-time King of Elite. Will the dream be realized for Sagat? Until then, stay cool.